In this lesson, we will justify why a negative times a negative is positive using the idea of opposites. To begin, remember we know when we sum opposites, the sum is always a zero. And from our previous lesson, we also showed that a negative times a positive is negative, and therefore we know that -2 times +1 equals -2. And now let's consider the product of two negatives. Let's consider -2 times -1. To help us determine this product, let's consider -2 times the sum of 1 and -1. Notice the sum of 1 and -1 is 0 because they're opposites, and therefore the expression simplifies to -2 times 0, which we know must be 0. And now if we go back to the expression on the left and distribute the -2, we can write -2 times the sum of 1 and -1 as -2 times +1 plus -2 times -1, which again we know must equal 0. And we also know that -2 times 1 is -2, and therefore the expression simplifies to -2 plus the product of -2 and -1, which we are trying to determine, which we know must equal 0. But again, going back to the idea of opposites, we know we must add +2 to -2 in order for the sum to be 0, and therefore -2 times -1 must be equal to +2. This shows that a negative times a negative is equal to a positive, and of course we also know that a positive times a positive is also positive. When multiplying two numbers with the same sign, the product is always positive. I hope you found this helpful.